Hi children. Now we are going to see 6th standard mathematics chapter data handling topics tally marks and a pictograph. Topics covered: introduction of data handling, representation of data, tally marks, pictographs and exercise problems. So first let us see what is data handling. Data handling is the process of gathering, recording, and presenting information in a way that is helpful to others. Let us see representation of data. For easy understanding and meaningful comparison, the raw data will be represented in many ways. So here we learn three methods. The first one, the raw data will be represented in tabular form is called tally marks. Next, the raw data will be represented in pictorial form is called pictograph. Next, the raw data will be represented in a graphical form is called bar graph. Let us see what is statistics. Statistic is the study of collection and organization, presentation and analysis, interpretation of a numerical data. Next, let us see what is a data. A collection of information in the form of numerical figures is called data. So in everyday life, people maintain records in the form of lists or tables to organize information and remember things. So for example, marks of students 78, 65, 90, 47, 81. This is the data related to the number of marks of different students. So next, raw data. Raw data is the data collected in its original form. For example, height of 4 students of class 6 are as follows: 125 centimeter, 126 centimeter, 119 centimeter, 122 centimeter. So in this situation, height of 4 students of class 6 presented as follow. So the data in the original form. So it is called raw data. So let us see what is a array. Array is the arrangement of a numerical data in increasing or decreasing order. So let us understand with one example. The given raw data are 28, 31, 29, 27, 30, 29, 29, 26, 30, 28, 28, 29, 27 and 30. Now we will write the array. So array is the arrangement of numerical data in increasing or decreasing order. Now we will write the ascending order. So first smallest number is 26. Next one 27. Again 27. Next 28. Again 28. Again also 28. The next smallest number is 29. 29. 29. Because the 29 represented in 4 times. The next number is 30. 30. 30. So the last greatest number is 31. So next, observations. Observations are the individual numerals in a data. Next, frequency. The number of times an observation repeats itself is called its frequency. So let us understand with one example. So what is data, raw data, array, frequency and observations. So given below in the data of marks scored by 10 students of a class. Here this is the data related to the number of marks of 10 different students. So it is called data. Next, this is the raw data because the data collected from a original form is called a raw data. Next, arranging these numbers in the increasing order gives you an array of the number. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 or array of the numbers. Each numerical value 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 is called an observation. The observation 6 appears 3 times in the data. So, the frequency of 6 is 3. Next, tally mark chart. Tally mark chart or graph is a graphical representation of the data in statistics. Tally marks and graphs are used to keep and count the score. The general way of writing tally marks is as a group or set of 5 lines. So let us see how to counting tally marks. Tally marks help us to organize the given data in a quick and efficient manner. It helps us to count objects by using vertical lines in group of 5. First 4 observation, we draw 4 vertical lines. The fifth observation, we draw a line diagonally to cross the 4 lines. So let us understand with some examples. The given observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we want to draw a tally marks. So observation 1 means we want to draw only one vertical line. Next, observation 2. Observation 2 means we want to draw 2 vertical lines. Next, observation 3. Observation 3 means we want to draw 3 vertical lines. Observation 4 means we want to draw a 4 vertical lines. Next, observation 5. So, 5 means for first 4 observation we draw a 4 vertical lines. For the fifth observation, we draw a line diagonally to cross the 4 lines. Next, observation 6. So 6 means, let us assume 6 equal to 5 plus 1. So we begin again drawing vertical lines for first 4 observation and use a cross tally marks to represent a group of 5 observations, 3, 4 and 5. So continue the process till all the observations have been marked. So remaining 1. So next 7. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the fifth observation, we draw a line diagonally to cross the fourth line, 4 lines, and the remaining 1 and 2. So 8 means 4 and 5 and 1, 2 and 3. That's all. So let us see what is a pictograph. The representation of an information through pictures is called a pictograph. A symbol to represent more than one observation. Let us understand with one example. So here 1 apple equal to 10 apples. So 50. 50 means here how many apples we want to draw? 50 divided by 10 equal to 5. So here we want to draw 5 apples. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Because 1 apple equal to 10 apples. So here 5 apples means 5 into 10, 50. Next 55. 55 means we want to draw 5 full apples and one half apple. Next 60. 60 means we want to draw 6 apples because 60 divided by 10 we get 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next exercise 9.1. The first sum. Shoe sizes of 30 students in a class are as follows. The given data are 5, 4, 4, 6, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 6, 8, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, 4. Arrange the data in a table using tally marks and answer the following questions. So first one, which size of a shoe is worn by maximum number of students? Second question, which size of shoe is worn by minimum number of students? So first we want to draw a tally mark chart. So now we will write the data in ascending order. So let us draw a tally mark chart. Tally mark chart is divided into 3 columns. The first one observations, second one tally marks, the third one frequency. So we already know each of the items in the data is called an observations. The number of times an observations repeats itself is called its frequency. So here the observations are 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Let us draw a tally marks and write the frequency. So the observation 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here 4 appears in 4 times. So the frequency is 4. Next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So fifth observation means we draw a line diagonally to cross the 4 lines. So next 6, 7, 8. So here 5 repeats 8 times. So the frequency is 8. Next the observation 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fifth observation means we want to draw a line diagonally to cross the 4 lines. So again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 means we draw a line diagonally to the cross the 4 lines. Again 1. So here the first group is 5, the second group is 5. So remaining 1. So 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. So the frequency is 11. Next, the observation 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 7 repeats 4 times. So the frequency is 4. Next, the observation 8. 1, 2, 3. Here 8 repeats 3 times. So the frequency is 3. Let us find the total. So the total of a frequency is 30. Next, answer the following questions. Which size of shoe is worn by maximum number of students? Size of shoe 6 is worn by maximum number of students. Which size of shoe is worn by minimum number of students? Size of shoe 8 is worn by minimum number of students. Next to the fourth problem. A certain national park has the following population of animals. Scale 1 picture equal to 10 animals. Here, tiger have 2 pictures, deer have 4 pictures, elephant have 3 pictures, monkey have 6 pictures. Next, observe the pictograph and answer the following questions. First one, which animal exits in the largest number? So the answer monkey, because in the monkey have 6 pictures, so 6 into 10 equal to 60. Next, how many elephants are there? In elephants have 3 pictures, so 3 into 10, 30. Therefore, there are 30 elephants. Third one, what is the total number of animals? Total number of animals equal to tiger have 2 pictures, so 20. Next, deer have 4 pictures, so 40. Elephant have 3 pictures, so 30. Monkey have 6 pictures, so 60. So 20 plus 40 plus 30 plus 60 equal to 150 animals. Sixth problem. The table given below shows the number of cars sold in different cities in the month of August. So the cities Delhi, the number of cars sold 1200, Mumbai 1800, Kolkata 800, Bangalore 2200, Chandigarh 2000, Lucknow 1600. Represent the above data by a pictograph. Here, take a scale. A picture equal to 4000 cars. Next, draw a pictograph. So, city and number of cars sold. So, Delhi 1200. So, 1200 divided by 400, we get 3. So, here we can draw 3 picture. 1, 2 and 3. Next, Mumbai. Mumbai sold 1000 800. So here we can draw 4 full picture and 1 half picture, because 4 into 400, 1600. Next, the balance is 200. So we can draw half picture. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and half a picture. Next, Kolkata. Kolkata sold 800. So here we can draw 2 picture, because 800 divided by 400 we get 2. So 1, 2. Next, Bangalore. Bangalore sold 2200. So we can draw 5 full pictures and 1 half picture. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and half a picture, because 400 plus 400, 800, 800 plus 400, 1200, 1200 plus 400, 1600, 1600 plus 400, 2000, 2000 plus 200, 2200. Next, Chandigarh. Chandigarh sold 2000 cards. So here we can draw 5 cards, because 2000 divided by 400 we get 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next, Lucknow. Lucknow sold 1600 cars. Here we can draw 4 pictures, because 1600 divided by 400 equal to 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's all. Thank you, children.